Hello and welcome everybody to today's video. Welcome to the Vee Academy. My name is Crumbrion, Professor Crumbrion, if you would. And today, we're going to be taking a look at a wonderful game that we played on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. And be happy to get your reactions to it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. If you want to follow me and watch games in real time, check me out on twitch.tv/Crumbrion. For now, let's go check out the game. Thanks for watching.
3, 2, 1, go!
You're going second, so yeah, this is probably Sylveon. You've been raging a bit? Yeah, there's nothing, like, honestly, live is not anything worth raging over. Oh, it's a Dragapult deck, interesting. Alright, I'll shut my mouth. Well, I guess we go Fire Energy, because we have less Fire Energy in the deck than anything else. Go Fire Energy, and we go make them waste an energy here, I think. Do that. That seems about right. We'll force them to waste an energy to retreat, because we don't want them just getting a free energy drop. I don't care if they item lock us here, it doesn't matter to me. So. But I do care about them having an advantage on our energy. I see that they're going to release information on that tomorrow. Yeah, it's really cool, actually. I'm very excited to see what happens. I'm very excited. Guess we get another Dreepy down, that's good. Shadow dropping the game, imagine. We'll see if we instantly lose our Drakloak. So now they're in a huge threat to lose their Budew and give me 2 prizes for it, so that's not ideal for them. Okay, so they're playing the Dusknoir variant. That's not great for me, but they can't get a Dusknoir out this turn, so that's kind of fine. Alright, see if they have rare candy. They don't. You're washing dishes, Ropets? Let's go. Ropets, Ropets. So, we're not in a very comfortable spot right now. Okay, Iono helps me immensely. This will help me be in a little bit more comfortable position. Okay. Jacq gets us there, that's very good. That's very, very good. Right. So they cannot evolve both of these, so that is good. I do not care. Now we have to make sure that we can, yeah, we can get Drakloak out this turn too. That's good too, actually. Perfect. Boss is actually kind of bonkers, but we have 2 prizes in our face right now, so that is fine. No, we have to Jacq this turn, so. Yeah, we do it this way. We leave a Dragapult in the deck just in case we get Iono'd again here. That's a nice 3 prizes for us right away. Now our buddy was prized, unfortunately. We got a Dragapult in hand. That'll be nice. If we get Iono'd here again or unfair stamped, then that's fine. We'll have them back in the deck for draw. They could just Dusknoir and knock out our Pult, and then we are kind of in a bad spot. But we will see how this goes. That could potentially be game-winning for us. Because that could be stranded. They need a little bit here. They need Rare Candy Dusknoir. They get it, of course. Not quite. Okay, so not quite yet. They might be getting there, but they're not quite there yet. Okay, still not quite there yet. If they don't rare candy Dusknoir this turn, then they're kind of cooked. It might be cooked. No, they get it, of course. All right, GG's. Unfortunate. Now they're going Dusclops. That's okay. That's game winning. That's game winning then, potentially. Assumed unfair snap was happening. That's fine. Get the second Drakloak. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we just need, I mean, our boss is back in the deck, unfortunately, but okay, buddy, fucking relax, man. This is just a fucking bot playing at this point. Why wouldn't you counter catcher here? Needed energy, I suppose. Okay, give me a prize. Alright, give me something good. Not good. Not quite what I need. Prime Catcher also wins me the game here, actually. Although it's gone. We already used it, unfortunately. Too bad. Well. Not quite what we wanted to see have happen there. It's not also very good. It's kind of shitty. Looking like a GG, folks. It's looking like a GG. Unfortunate. Well, I mean, they don't have it yet here. I could TM-evo that. Give myself a chance here. So we really only need just one card, basically. Effectively at this point, so. Hello, Mickey. Being able to survive the bigger hits is huge if you need to item lock something versus some huge mon. True. Joltik box, yeah. That's a joke of a deck. Not actually going to be real. I mean, if they gust up Drakloak here for an attack, then that doesn't matter. They don't have any skulls left to threaten anything here. We are still threatening with Pult, although not ideal. Deck's coming back and you only one against you because the deck shuffler told you to go fuck yourself. Pretty much, that's how it goes. We just need to take out Fez. It's literally the only thing we need to do. Take out Fez for a game here, so. It's not up to us. It's up to this little thing right here. Yeah, Bloodmoon. Do it, man. Sneaky! 30 HP mons are owning meta right now. I'm honestly not even that scared of being buddy locked. It's really not even that terrifying. That's the funny part. Oh, 60 straight onto Pult, eh? Interesting. They don't have a KO here next turn. Intriguing. We have our Phantom Dive. What does Arven get me? He's planning on going for bear. He's gonna go for bear. He's gonna Crispin on bear. Oh, he just attaches on bear and wins, right? I have no way around it, so I don't have any other option. Well, he doesn't win per se. We could still get Bloodmoon and attack Bloodmoon for game. Bloodmoon is in the deck, so we could chance into our Bloodmoon and he goes down to 1 prize. Yeah. That's fine. So it's not completely over. We just need a god top deck to win the game now. Off of this, so we know Arven's not available because it's at the bottom of the deck now, unfortunately. Oh, he's 10 shy. He's 10 short. You can't Hawlucha Dragapult. Is he? No, he's doing exactly... He's doing exactly, right? He's doing 320. Okay. Yeah, it's like, what are you fucking doing, dude? What are you doing? The Stretcher got me. Stretcher gets me energy. Okay. More Pult. Arven. Old. Do we just win? We just win. Unreal. All right. Huge. Actually insane. Said I needed an insane top deck. Said I needed an insane top deck. 14 mulligans? Holy shit. How you doing, Sneaky? There you go. Jesus. Wow. Wow. Holy Moses. That was close. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. So they actually saved us with that Iono, I think. Because we would not have been able to get to that Arven, right? Yeah, I don't know. So we needed, so we drew Night Stretcher and then Recon Directive was the fucking Arven. Oh my god. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, this was a fucking tough game. So them playing, I mean, Ursaluna is very strong at the end of the game, yeah. Them playing Budew here is like, again, we didn't play Budew the entire time. Our Budew was prized. So this is through item lock, by the way. This is through item lock. So this is also important that we did this. So, okay, so we play Dreepy to the active slot. They have a Budew and a Dreepy just ready to go. We had Bloodmoon in our opening hand. We just chose not to play it because we wanted Bloodmoon for later in the game. So the reason for the Prime Catcher this early, we know we're going to get item locked, but we want them to spend energy. We want them to attach energy to retreat into Budew. That means that their Dreepy does not have energy attached to it at the end of their turn next turn. So that's very important for us. We can't do anything else. So we attach the fire energy because we know that we have less fire energy in the deck than anything else. And we want to keep our Luminous just in case we draw into a Psychic, which is much more likely to have happen. So they do exactly what we assumed here. So they attach, retreat, put the Budew in the active slot. So a bit of a wrinkle here is they get the Luxurious Cape. So that's kind of fine though, because it turns Budew into a 2-prize Pokemon. So we don't necessarily care about that because we have the attack with Dreepy the following turn to do 40, start chipping away at that HP total. But then they Itchy Pollen, so we can't use items, which is not a big deal. So we get Dreepy to the bench, we draw Dreepy, put it down. We attach Luminous because we didn't get the Psychic energy, so we attach Luminous. We know we have it in hand. There's no point in chancing the Iono. to hopefully get it. I mean, we got it off of Iono anyways, but it's better to have it in hand and just attach it because now we have more energies in case we need them. So we get the Drakloak, we get Crispin, we get a fairly decent serviceable hand here. We put the Bloodmoon Ursaluna, so we know we have Bloodmoon in the deck. We know it's there. Put it back on the bottom. We didn't need the Dragapult because we can't rare candy anyways. Not that the deck runs rare candy, this one doesn't. We Recon Directive, get Rescue Board in hand, and then we Dragon Headbutt for 70. So now we're threatening a 2-prize KO on their Budew on this turn. So their turn, they get Buddy Poffin, so they get a couple of Ralts down. They play 2 Duskull to their bench off of the Iono, which is insane. So they just get double Duskull down. It's a bit spooky for us because we are not running this engine, but it's fine because we can operate fine without this engine. As you can see, we did basically the exact same amount of damage. Kind of weird. So then they get one of their Dreepies evolved to Drakloak. They draw a card, they play Iono. That kind of hurt a little bit, but in the same sense, we didn't really care about that much because it gives us Jacq now, so it just guarantees us a Dragapult the following turn. Gets us TM Evolution, gets us Counter Catcher, it gets us all kinds of stuff. Nice bit of tools that are in our hands now, which is good. So they Night Stretcher for a Psychic Energy. So again, we've wasted another one of their resources. Night Stretcher is now gone because they have to go back and get the Psychic Energy that they retreated with earlier. So again, very important because this could have been a second energy attached to Drakloak. They could have just had a Drakloak ready to attack. So we don't want that to happen. Nice that we forced them to have to retreat it. They Itchy Pollen again here. So now we take a look here. We draw another Drakloak because we were thinking like we could just, we could grab a Drakloak with Jacq and then we'll have, a Drakloak and a Dragapult, no problem. We just end up top decking a Drakloak anyway, so that's no problem. So we Recon Directive, we grab Boss, Recon Directive, grab Dreepy. I think this was, the other option was like an energy or something. I think these two are like energies. So then we Jacq here, we go and grab Dragapult, we grab Drakloak because now we have another Dreepy on the bench, have Drakloak ready to go. And now we can start chipping away at their board state. We take 3 prizes here because Buddy was now a 2-prize attacker with the cape. We get Duskull sniped off the bench. So now their potential for using double Duskulls to kind of destroy our board is gone. And now we're super ahead in the prize trade. We're 3 to 0. You have the Zard League deck for like 18 US. Let's go, Mickey. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. So we end up taking 3 prize cards because of Luxury Escape. We took the Pokemon out with an attack. If we were to take a Buddy with the Phantom Dive placing damage counters, it would not have activated Luxury Escape, which is why we chose not to boss here, because I wanted to get the 3 prizes off of that because those were going to be important. I could have bossed the Duskull, taken out Duskull, could have bossed up the Drakloak, taken out his potential, but he hasn't shown what his ace spec is, so I'm not sure if he runs Crystal, so it's not really knowing if it's a good idea to risk or just leave it as it was. I think just leaving it as it was perfectly fine. We take the 3 prizes, and if they, all we have to do now is if they pop a Dusknoir to KO our Dragapult, then all we need to do in return is take out a 2-prize like Fezandipiti, for example, in its game. So it's much more palatable just to go ahead 3 prizes and chance them risking a Dusknoir to give us an additional prize to even up our prize trade. Not a big deal. So then they go ahead, get Fezandipiti down. This was a very good liability for us to see. They get Ultra Ball going here. They throw away 2 research to grab more Draklooks. So they just get full up on Draklooks. This was a bit scary because they end up going for Dusclops here. This could have been a Dusknoir. It was not. They Unfair Stamp, which is what I kind of expected this deck was going to have, but they could have Crystal, but now we know they have Unfair Stamp. So we lose a fairly decent hand, unfortunately, go down to 2. But we still get TM Evolution back. So we had TM Evo in hand. We get TM Evo back in hand along with the Drakloak. So we get 2 of our 10 cards back that were fairly decent for us to have. Shuffle back in the Arven. That's going to be very important later on as well. So they Arven for Earthen Vessel, get the Fire Energy. They knock out with Cursed Blast. They go after our Drakloak. We have a Drakloak in hand, so we still have draw. So that is while it sucks losing that, it evens up our prize trade and we still have a Drakloak available to us. We get switch in hand. They Phantom Dive, knockout, they do 200 damage to our active Dragapult. So now we have to try and dig for something. We have to get that boss back, right? So we can get Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher gets us a Dreepy back. We put Dreepy to the bench so that if they do end up just straight line attacking us and taking out both of our Pokemon, we still have at least have a chance in hell of doing something. We attach the Psychic Energy to Drakloak here. We TM Evolution. So TM Evolution, I could have just attacked and got damage on board, or I could set up so that I can have a Dragapult and a Drakloak ready to go for the next turn, and a Drakloak not having damage, the Dragapult not being in KO range. Nothing on my opponent's board that can KO my second Dragapult, so opted for TM Evolution on this turn instead of putting damage down, which I think saved the game. That one seems to have saved the game right there. So we TM Evo, they get their board going. They put Bloodmoon Ursaluna to bench. So this tells me that they have a plan here. They're going 200 damage, put six damage counters on our benched Dragapult, which puts that in almost, so it does, I think it had 2 damage counters on it already. And so it's going to put this in exact range for Bloodmoon Ursaluna. And so after that is done here, yeah, Recon Directive, get the Fire Energy, we attach the Fire Energy. So my choice here was to sacrifice this Dragapult, because we kind of know they have 3 prizes remaining. If they go down to 1 prize, we have 2 prizes remaining. If they go down to 1 prize, it activates our Bloodmoon Ursaluna. If we put damage on board and we put 6 damage counters on their Bloodmoon, which we know that they're likely to attack with the following turn, that we knock out their Bloodmoon if we can reach it. So that's what we're kind of gambling on here. So we're putting a big threat onto their Dragapult, because if they attack us with their Dragapult, same sort of thing applies. We can just go into them fairly easily here. So we're gonna put the 6 damage counters onto their Bloodmoon Ursaluna. This way also, if they can't attack with Bloodmoon again the following turn, we have another turn. So we have a little bit of leeway here that we can do. So we put 200 damage on Dragapult. Not entirely sure why they opted to switch here, but that's fine. So they opt to switch, get the Bloodmoon Ursaluna up into the active slot, get the 10 damage onto my bench Drakloak with Flying Entry. I don't know why they did that, because they had enough damage with Bloodmoon to do whatever. Anyways, so they knock out with that. So we have absolutely just a hope and a prayer to get this. We need to get Nest Ball, and we need to get a way to retreat. We top deck Night Stretcher. That's a way to retreat, because we can grab energy from the discard pile to retreat. Our lone Recon Directive, our last hope, gets us Arven. Insane. We had an energy or Arven. Arven guarantees us Nest Ball, Rescue Board. Rescue Board retreats the Drakloak into our loving arms of our Ursaluna, and then Ursaluna comes in to clean up the board. Big 2 prizes off of that one, off of their Bloodmoon, and that is over. Kind of insane. Kind of insane that series of events happened right there.